In the annals of history, few names echo with the same thunderous power as Alexander the Great, a name that conjures images of sweeping conquest, unmatched ambition, and a legacy that forever changed the world. In just a few short minutes, let's journey back to the ancient world and explore the life of this extraordinary figure. Imagine a young prince, born in 356 BC in the rugged kingdom of Macedonia, north of Greece. His father, King Philip II, was a brilliant military strategist who unified the Greek world. His mother, Olympias, told him he was descended from gods and heroes. With this potent mix of royal expectation and divine destiny burning in his veins, Alexander was primed for greatness from the start. He was only 20 years old when his father was assassinated and he took the throne. The Greek cities, thinking the young king would be weak, immediately rebelled. But Alexander acted with breathtaking speed and ferocity. He marched on the legendary city of Thebes and razed it to the ground as a warning. The message was clear. A new, unstoppable force had arrived. And then, he turned his gaze east, to the colossal Persian Empire, the superpower of the ancient world. It was a daring, almost suicidal gambit. His army was vastly outnumbered, but Alexander was a military genius. He wasn't just a brave warrior. He was a master of tactics, speed, and psychological warfare. At the Battle of Issus, he shattered the Persian king Darius's massive army. At Gaugamela, against all odds, he engineered a decisive victory that toppled the Persian dynasty forever. But Alexander was more than just a conqueror. This is where his story becomes truly fascinating. As he marched through Egypt, he was declared a pharaoh, a son of the god Amun. He didn't just subdue cultures, he absorbed them. He began adopting Persian customs, dressing in their robes, and encouraging his men to marry Persian women. His vision was not just of a Macedonian empire, but of a fused world, a blending of East and West. He founded over 20 cities bearing his name, the most famous being Alexandria in Egypt, which became a beacon of learning and culture for centuries. His ambition seemed limitless. He pushed his army further than any thought possible, into the unknown lands of modern-day Afghanistan and Pakistan. He crossed the Hindu Kush Mountains and fought war elephants in India. His men, who had followed him to the ends of the earth, finally refused to go further. The great Alexander, for the first time, was forced to turn back. And then, at the height of his power, at just 32 years old, in the palace of Babylon, he fell ill and died. His empire, built on the force of his will, had no clear successor. It immediately fractured into warring kingdoms, ending almost as suddenly as it began. So, what are we to make of Alexander the Great? A ruthless conqueror or a visionary unifier? A brilliant strategist or a man drunk on his own ambition? Perhaps he was all these things. His conquests spread Greek language, art, and ideas across 3 continents, creating the Hellenistic world that would later provide the foundation for the Roman Empire and, ultimately, Western civilization. He shrank the known world, connecting East and West in ways that had never been done before. His life is a timeless lesson in the double-edged sword of ambition. It shows us the breathtaking heights human will can achieve, and the fragile, often tragic, nature of power. He was a comet that blazed across the sky of history, a brilliant, fleeting light whose impact is still felt today. Over 2,000 years later, he asked that upon his death, his hands be left outside his coffin, to show the world that even Alexander the Great left empty-handed. A final, powerful reminder that all empires fade, but legend is eternal.